do I want to piss off PGL? Is the probably not.
Mistakes have been made.
Uh-oh.
No.
As a matter of fact, Slacks,
They are actually pretty high on the let's not piss them off list.
Alright, they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. But it's a funny story, and I'm thinking about telling it. How would you guys like to know how the costume contest went?
Great, let's go.
The cosplay contest as the stage host for PGL. Purge, should I say this one or what? You're giving me weird looks.
I actually know this story.
I think it,
and I'm
off
on
the top of my head, I
line.
think it's okay, but it's probably safer not to.
Man.
But it's probably okay.
There's nothing that bad in it, but
Nothing bad happened. It's more my perspective. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the costume contest went off great.
Is this
without
the
a
one
hitch.
that Clockwork was really good and he didn't get top?
Just go for it,
No.
Slacks. Worst that happens is you'll be kicked back to only doing tier 2 lands.
Great.
That's
great.
true.
All right. This is
And
not
memes.
PGL's a
Don't
great
forget the
company.
memes.
They had the best major that we've ever seen. They will have the best major that we probably will ever see. I don't think anyone's going to beat that PGL Manila major. We'll see what happens. But anyway, costume contest. I'm the stage host for that. They tell me 10 minutes before, yo, we need you to go on the stage, and you're going to be the costume. You're going to give up the prizes for the costume contest. Great, easy peasy. Stage host, not too hard. So the plan is we go out there, and the Meepo girls, who are the Phantom Lancer girls for this tournament, the plan is I walk up there, I say the winner, they bring the check to the person, and then we're good. We have an applause for that person, then we move on. So, anyway, I walk out on the stage, I'm there, and then all of a sudden my in-ear is out. The in-ear is what you hear the director of the show. So it goes out.
It wasn't working?
No.
But it
just-
was in your ear, but it wasn't working.
It was in the ear, nothing. So I'm on that stage. Toby is like, I don't know, do we have someone to announce the winners? I wave to him since they can't communicate with me. And then I'm on. And I'm like, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. I pull out the sheet that they wrote on who won. It says on there, first place, or third place. And I say, all right, ladies and gentlemen, third place. Our third place timber is Timbersaw. Jeff as Timbersaw. And that's when I realized. They didn't tell me which Timbersaw, and there's two fucking Timbersaws. So I'm like, that's no problem. Here come the Phantom Lancer girls. They'll bring over the check, and then we're good. Camera guy's on me. Camera guy doesn't know who won. I don't know who won. And I look at the Meepo girls, and I'm like, and then they go, hello. Hello. And I'm like, all right, Slacks. This is it. Time to make a decision. Do I give this giant check to a kid from the Philippines for $3,000, make an educated guess as to what Timbersaw won, and then we do it that way, and then we'll bring him in the back, and if it's the wrong guy, we have to take the check away, because these kids didn't know who won either. You know, it was just on the stage. Like, all right, do I risk it? Do I go with what Timbersaw I think was best, or do I just move on? And I say, all right, Slacks, just move on. It's fine. Third place, we won't give him a check. We'll pretend like we didn't have a check. Second place. All right. Congratulations on the Timbersaw. Everybody, round of applause for Timbersaw. Coming up next, our second place winner is Jeff as Doom. Two fucking Dooms. I look over at the Meepo girls. I'm like, come on, bitches. Move. And they're not moving at all. Hello. I'm like, okay, Slacks, here we go. Nobody knows what Timber. Nobody knows what Doom. The in-ear is off. Do I make the call? No. Keep moving. Camera guy is like looking at me. He's like, wait. And I'm just like, look at all these great cosplayers. Last one. Holy fuck. Please look at it. Oh, thank God. The first place winner is Tinker. There's only one Tinker. I go Tinker. Meepo girl still. Hello. Walk over to the Meepo girls. Give me that shit. And walk over to the Tinker and give it to him. Oh, look, it's Tinker. He loves it. Everybody's having a great time. Woo, go Tinker. And it turned out really good, I thought. They told me in the back it didn't look that cringy. I thought they were going to be pissed. I walked back there. I was like, I'm so sorry, guys. I fucked up your show. They're like, you saved it. You did a great job. It wasn't that cringy at all. Everything's fine. We should have told you which one won. But that moment, being on that stage, that was almost Steve Harvey, dude. I was one step away from being Steve Harvey. I've made a mistake. Timbersaw, I'm so sorry. But fuck, if the Tinker didn't win, oh God, I don't know what I would have done.
Especially with a Timbersaw too, because that's a cosplay that's hard to pull off. So if you're gonna do it, it's they were both probably pretty good, right?
They
I
were
can't imagine.
super good.
They were both good.
Yeah.
The Doom and the Tinkers, it was neck and neck, so I couldn't make
Well-
like a judgment on
Yeah.
me.
The Doom one was more straightforward, I thought, but the Timbersaw, I had a disagreement. I thought the second Timber was better than the first one, personally, but other people thought...
Well, me too, but
Otherwise-
what am I gonna do up on the stage? Am I gonna give this fucking poor kid from the
So wait,
Philippines
do
$5
we-
grand and
so
then
you
be
guys-
like, sorry, bitch?
So it was announced who won, though. So now you
It
know.
was so.
they
Luckily
couldn't
for
hear.
me, they did PGL in their infinite wisdom did write down the first name of the player of the guys. So I did say like Jeff as Timbersaw.
Oh, okay.
So if you were paying attention, you would know who won. So PGO did a great job with that. If they just had an in-ear, they would be like, it's the Timbersaw on the right. But it was just unlucky. They did a great job with the tournament. Loved it.
A battery
But
died or
fuck, that
something.
was scary. I have never been in a situation where I was an on-stage host in a stadium of like 11,000 people. Like, okay, Slacks, make a decision. Who you gonna fuck it up or you gonna do it? So
Is that the capacity? 11,000?
I don't know what it was, but
Does anybody know?
holy
I
shit,
feel
was
like it
I
was more.
scared.